Another Tuesday, another Sonic game. That's how we're moving these days. We're doing Sonic Mania today, so that's pretty cool, right? I think most people like this game. I like this game. It's pretty sick. I don't have that many cleared save files because I'm playing on my. I got the game for PS4 recently. My Switch version, I have like 99 lives on every save. Not to boast or anything. No, I'm kind of good at this one. I'm alright. We'll see if I die at all. Probably will. We're gonna go Sonic and Tails. Keep it classic. Let's get moving. I don't know why they blue ball you with like the Angel Island opening only to go to Green Hill. I mean, like the Green Hill revisit would be kind of cool if not for Generations already existing. But it's just like, why did they even bother having you fly to Angel Island then? Seems a bit odd. They didn't even like. They made a DLC where like they were like, oh, this time Angel Island is a real level. You can go play it. But it kind of wasn't. Like, it was only the first act, and it was only the first half of the first act, and most of the level design from the original was gone anyway. I totally fucked up that loop jump. We're gonna go up here. So I don't really know what that was about. Kind of a missed opportunity, because Angel Island is like the best first level of any of the classic games. It rocks. I mean, I like this version of Green Hill the most. But if we're just talking about the Genesis stuff, like Angel Island rules. It's a great stage. They should have brought it back. We're gonna hop down here. I was gonna say, why is the music so quiet? What the fuck is happening with the audio? Am I tweaking? It feels like the music is like particularly quiet. I don't know, I can't hear that well. I have my TV lowered. It's all good though. We gotta knock out some special stages too. I'm not doing the encore mode for this game because it's basically just playing the game again. Like, I was thinking about doing the Knuckles run of 3 and Knuckles because that one's it's a little more different. But it's still not nearly enough, in my opinion, to justify just playing the whole game again. I got a lot of games to get through here, so we're gonna just keep it moving. I also realized that I've been holding my controller right up to my mic, so you can hear like all of the sounds of like the analog stick and the buttons. I'm gonna try not to do that, but if I do, oh well. Like, oops. This is not a professional Sonic stream. That's one down. We didn't even need to get Mach 3 on that one. Would you look at that? Sonic got a Chaos Emerald. I'm so out of it, man. I need to lock into the Sonic and the streaming mindset. I'm like so not ready for either. It's been a week, man. I'll say that much. Always some bullshit. Oh god, no. Well, okay. Hell yeah. Alright, that's Act 1. Act 2 has a few big rings, so I should be able to bang out a few of these special stages. You can do all of them by Chemical Plant, which I think is nice. I like that. Like I was saying last time, I like just getting them out the way. Yeah, there's one over here. These are like the best special stages. I forget what stream I was saying it in, but like these ones are really good because they just you feel like you could actually get like a whole game of just these special stages. They're like, they don't feel far off from like a traditional Sonic game. You're still like running and jumping on like a 3D space here. There's like platforming. You're optimizing your route a little bit. It's good. They got it right. It took them fucking 26 years, but we got a decent special stage, one that I actually don't mind doing. I mean, I still prefer playing the levels, but every once in a while I'm like, you know what, I'll start a new file and do the special stages too. I never feel like doing that with the other games. I just do them out of like obligation. Plus you can get these things down, man. I like how quick you can do these, because like Blue Sphere and Half Pipes, they're probably two of the better special stages, but you can't really like do them fast. You're locked at a certain speed, because, yeah, I mean, I explained it before. This is redundant. But these ones are good. These ones I have no problem with. I wish the Superstars ones were better. The Superstars ones aren't bad. Like, you can also optimize them, but they're just kind of whatever. I'm trying to think where the next one is. I think it's down. I think it's on one of the bottom routes here. This game just has like, I mean, I could go on about what's great about Mania. Everything's great about this game. But I think it feels the smoothest. Like, it integrates platforming and exploration and all that extra stuff into the speed really well, which I think is good. But even ignoring that, it just like, I missed both of the special stages. I thought I was earlier in the level than I was. That's okay. But it kind of goes beyond Sonic 3, because it like, I don't know. It doesn't have nearly as many like waiting-based segments or like annoying level gimmicks. It's just like a smooth experience throughout, which makes it the easiest to just want to run through over and over again. I like popping that open with Tails. Flower got chopped in half, like just a clean slice. That's no good. I'm so out of it today. This is gonna be a shitty stream. Just gonna bang this game out. I don't like treating it like it's an obligation. I mean, I am, you know, I'm having fun. But at the same time, it's like, I think just like, I'm not used to scheduling shit every week and like doing things on a consistent like beyond what I literally have to do with like classes in school. Like, I'm not used to like scheduling activities and being like, okay, every week at this time or around this time I'm gonna do this. And I think the reason for that is like, I'm just so flaky. Like, I just so often do not feel like doing shit. It's so dependent on my mood. I get so moody. So like, having like tasks every week that I have to do, it's something I'm trying to force myself to get used to, because I feel like it's, you know, it's good for adulting. It's good for, you know, time management. But man, it like, some days I'm just not feeling it. It's less so with this. I mean, this I'm just playing a video game. It's like, what, woe is me. But like, especially with like going to the gym, like I try to schedule that I go to the gym like 3 days a week on like Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. And like, there's just so many times where I'm like, I really don't want to go today specifically. Like, I already had a long day and it's just like, I gotta tack the gym onto that. Because going to the gym really isn't that bad. Like, it's, you know, it's kind of mind-numbing, but in like an, I wouldn't say enjoyable way, but I guess like a satisfying way. Like, it's not unenjoyable to do, I guess I'll say. Like, it doesn't actively make me angry or upset. But if I'm already feeling like upset, or just kind of down, I don't want to. The last thing I want to do is fucking tack a gym trip onto the several other things I have to do. But like whatever. I don't even go that often. Like I said, I go 3 times a week. The people who go like 5 times are insane. I don't know how they do it. You know what pisses me off is when people who like never exercise are like, yeah, I'm gonna start going to the gym like 5 times a week, and I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, no, you're not. Like one of my coworkers said that he was going on a whole tirade, and I'll entertain it at work because work can be fucking boring sometimes. You know, it's fun to talk to people. But he's talking about how he's like every day after work he's gonna go to the gym for an hour. And I'm like, dude, you don't even go for walks. Like, where did this drive come from? Like, I don't know. I just, like, I know myself well enough to be like, I don't even want to tell anyone that I'm going to the gym. I didn't want to tell anyone until like a month in, because I was like, there is a 75% chance I just drop this after a week, you know? But so many people have this desire to like tell everyone about all the shit they're doing. And like all the shit they want to do, like all their goals and motivations, and they just don't fucking do any of it. And it's like, I feel like you're just shooting yourself in the foot by doing that, you know, because then you're gonna make yourself look stupid, and then you're gonna register that you just made yourself look stupid in front of other people by telling them about that shit. And that's just gonna make you feel worse and like more afraid to start doing shit, because it's like, oh, what if I quit and embarrass myself again? So like, just don't do that. Like, just do shit on your own for a little bit and see if you can actually like fit it into your routine and your regimen, and you don't just like give up like a piece of shit after like, you know, 20 days. And then start being like, hey, I've been doing this for a little bit, you know? Because it's also embarrassing for me if I'm like, if someone tells me like, I started playing clarinet, and then like a week later I'm like, oh, how's the clarinet shit going? And they're like, oh, I haven't played. It's like, well, now I feel like an asshole too, you know, because now I'm making you feel like self-conscious about your lack of motivation. Like, I'm making you feel like a piece of shit, which you are, but I don't, I don't want to do that to you. I don't know what the fuck I'm going on about, man. I'm on autopilot with this game. I know this game a little too well. I'm just rambling about bullshit. I don't know how people like actually make streams entertaining, like do this for a living. I've been watching Northern Lion recently, and he's great. He's like really entertaining on stream. He always has some shit, like some witty shit to say. I mean, I guess part of it is having like an active chat, but even aside from that, he can just like come up with bits on the fly. I'm not that clever. I just start talking about Sonic. That's like me most of the time. I get kind of self-conscious about it. Like, I feel like I default to Sonic, you know? Like, Sonic's cool, but I feel like most people don't want to hear about it as much as me. Which is obviously a problem with them and not me, because Sonic's amazing. But at the same time, you know, I'm a man of the people. You know, I want everyone to... I want everyone to delight in conversation and not be like, alright, I guess we're derailing this to talk about fucking Sonic for the next 10 minutes. Because truth be told, this franchise sucks. Like, this shit is terrible. I don't even know why I play this. Why am I streaming these games? I might just end stream in a minute. This shit sucks. But I guess, you know, I guess it's not that bad. Like, the background on this special stage is pretty cool. So that's something. Looks like some Tron shit. Can't believe Jared Leto's in the new Tron. Why do they keep putting him in shit? It's like if Hitler was still alive and he was like starring in Tarantino movies. It's like, well, you know, maybe not him. There's other actors out there. I mean, Jared Leto isn't like Hitler bad, but he's still bad. He's like not a good person at all. I mean, he was in Morbius. That alone would just kill anyone's career. I don't know how he's still going. Like, not, and you know, it's not even just that he's a fucking terrible actor. Or, sorry, I got my words mixed up. It's not even just that he's a terrible person. It's also that he's just a mediocre actor, too. Like, if he was like the greatest fucking actor ever, it's like, alright, you know, maybe we could let it slide. I mean, not really. It would still kind of suck to just be giving him a platform and a career. But, like, he's not even a good fucking actor. He's like, it's like, okay. I've never seen a movie and been like, man, Jared Leto really ate that shit. No, he was great in that. I think my favorite scene with Jared Leto in it is when he gets his ass beat in Fight Club. That shit was hilarious. It's even funnier knowing that Tyler Durden is just the fucking Edward Norton character, because it's just so funny imagining some guy being like totally schizo and like pretending to be friends with Jared Leto and then like turning around and being like, why the fuck are you here, and like beating him up. Like, that's great. That's how everyone should treat him. Sending dead rats to fucking Margot Robbie on the Suicide Squad set. Like, are we serious? You're not a method actor. You're just fucking unmedicated. Like, get a grip, you freak. That's another thing. He was in the bad Suicide. That's another shitty movie, is Suicide Squad. Fucking... It's just in... whatever the opposite of bangers are. Just in stinkers. And he's still being put in shit. I'm talking about this like I'm really passionate about him being in the new Tron. I don't give a fuck about Tron. It's got a mediocre Kingdom Hearts world. I just, you know, I feel bad for the Tron people out there. Like, my manager really likes Tron. I feel bad for him because he hates Jared Leto. Oh wait, I should do the special stage here. Fuck! He's having a good month, though. This month is his birthday, and he's, like, a big Katamari fan. And, like, they out of nowhere announced a new Katamari, and then we're like, hey, it's coming out your birthday month. And then he's also getting... I mean, the new Tron thing is kind of like a double-edged sword, you know, because Jared Leto. Probably not the right use of that expression, but whatever. And he loves Tron, so that's great. And he also loves Ghost of Tsushima, and Ghost of Yote comes out in a few days. So he's, you know, he's eating well. Like, I wish my birthday month was that good. I mean, I guess I got the Switch too, like a few days after my birthday. That was pretty hype. But, you know, that has its own problems. I really haven't used my Switch 2 that much at all. I've used it a decent amount, but, like, I was kind of expecting to be, like, you know, rotting away just playing games on that thing, but I'm really not. I don't even have that many hours in Mario Kart, but that's also because Nintendo fucked it. And now they're, like, edging it back to being a good game. Like, every time there's like, oh, we added, like, a 5%... We bumped the chances of regular good courses showing up by, like, 5%. Are you guys happy? And it's like, no. Bump that shit to 100. I don't want to play intermissions, man. No one does. I don't think there's a single intermission fan out there. The best I see is, like... oh, you know, they're not that bad. Like, no one's getting really excited to play, like, 1 lap of Shy Guy Bazaar and 2 fucking laps of Desert Bus. It's just stupid. Sonic got a Chaos Emerald. Almost done with these already. I'm flying. About to fight Dr. Robotnik. I don't know how I feel about the Robotnik versus Eggman shit. Like, which one is better? I don't know. I've never really given it much. Like, Eggman's funnier. And I feel like it fits the way that fucker looks. Like, he is Eggman, for sure. But Robotnik has, like, so much aura. Like, that's such a cool fucking name. I wish I was Dr. Robotnik. Not really, actually. It's gotta be hard to, like, get a girlfriend with that last name. It's probably why he spends all his time playing fucking Puyo Puyo like a dickhead. He's not even good at it either. He made the game and he sucks at it. Though honestly, if I made a game, I'd probably suck at it too. It's kind of crazy when you watch Sakurai play a game he's made, because he's like actually good at them. He's like really good. He'll like play in he'll do those Smash streams. And he'll play with, like, 2 controllers at the same time. And he'll be playing better than me with just 1. It's wild. I don't know how he does it. Not to glaze Sakurai any more than he already is. The Sakurai glaze is the most obnoxious shit on the planet, dude. Like, he makes good games, but holy shit. People act like he's like God because he fucking put Minecraft Steve in a Nintendo game. Like, he, you know, he's cool. He's alright. I guess I shouldn't be. I mean, I haven't made a game. I didn't put Minecraft Steve in Smash Bros. So what the fuck do I know? Why am I hating? Maybe I'm just jealous. That is a pretty cool thing that he did. Hell yeah. Almost got all the special stages too. That's pretty dope. I feel like this is gonna be another like 2-hour stream. So strap in. We're at Studiopolis now. Still rather play this game for 2 hours than play 358 over 2 days for fucking 20 minutes. That game is profoundly boring. I mean, the story's great. It's really good, but that just makes it even more frustrating that in order to experience the story, I gotta suffer through more fucking missions. I think any game that makes you do like 50 missions in the same level, it's just not my thing. Like, Secret Rings and Black Knight do that. And I hated that. It dragged the pace to a halt. You know, I say that, and then Mario 64 is like one of my favorite games. That's like the same shit. I wonder why it works there, but it doesn't at all work for 358. I guess because you're just redoing a lot of the same shit. Like, Mario 64 feels really, like, I don't know, it feels exploratory. Like, you're always kind of discovering new shit, and it's exciting, and you have really advanced movement that, like, you know, allows you to navigate the levels more efficiently, and you're always going to new places in them. And Kingdom Hearts is just like, you just do the same shit every time. Every mission is just like, go kill 10 Heartless. You just load in, and then you walk around and kill Heartless. It's like just grinding, but like, that's the game. I think RPGs live or die on like a solid feeling of progression. And that game and Chain of Memories just don't have that at all. You feel like you're just wading through molasses playing through those games. You compare it to like the actual Kingdom Hearts games, and it's night and day. There's such a tangible feeling of like growth in KH1 and 2. I guess there's a feeling of growth in terms of like your player moveset in 358 and, you know, the deck building and Chain of Memories, but like, I don't know, that doesn't factor into the level design very much. Oh, okay. And that makes it kind of like, it still feels like a drag, even if you are technically unlocking new abilities and shit. Damn, this game flows so well. I'm kind of so cracked at this. I don't like saying I'm good at stuff most of the time, but I'll give myself Sonic. I'm pretty alright at Sonic. Wee. Yeah, there's a guy there. I knew. I rolled. That's how many times I've played this fucking game. And you know what else? Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Oh shit, no, hold on. I'm pulling this off. Actually, I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't think I can get enough height. There's a way that you can launch yourself into the Knuckles section and do it with the lightning shield. It's really fun. I like brute forcing my way through the Knuckles sections. There's not a whole lot of them in Mania. I really wish they had more. Like, more mandatory ones like in 3 and Knuckles, because that was such a cool thing. The Knuckles route truly felt like its own alternate campaign. Whereas in this, it's just like the same shit with like maybe a few sprinkles of new content. You're getting like drip fed it. Bottom means it's last. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, not a fan of this boss. It takes way too long. It should not be 4 hits. And even with the 3 hits, it's just like once you know what you're doing, it's just a waiting game. It's pretty unengaging. Not really a fan of most Sonic bosses that are contingent on waiting. I prefer for there to be some level of like constant progress, you know, like you can always deal damage to the boss. But if they're gonna be cycle based, you can at least make the attacks and the patterns of the boss a little more interesting. Like the final boss of Sonic's campaign in Sonic Adventure, the like Egg Viper, that's a pretty good example of it. It's still cycle based, but like it's at least demanding enough in terms of the moveset that the boss has that it always feels engaging. It's a very dynamic fight. This fight is static, you're just doing the same thing 4 times. And he has no other attacks other than the missiles. No, I'll go super for this. We'll walk into the last missile. Hell yeah. I don't love Act 2 of this zone though. Act 2 in this zone is great. It's got a really good boss too. I also think the music for Act 2 is better. I know a lot of people seem to really love Lights, Camera, Action. It's a great track. But Prime Time is even fucking better. Gets slept on heavily. Like this shit should be in Smash. Every Mania song should be in Smash. This soundtrack is nothing but bangers. The Smash Sonic song selection in general is kind of weak. Like Sonic music is so good, and they put in like 2 Lost World songs, and they're both just Windy Hill. It's Wonder World and Windy Hill, and Wonder World uses the Windy Hill motif. Most of the time they just default to picking the main theme of every game. And like, you know, I like Live and Learn, but there are other songs in Adventure 2 that also slap. I think Live and Learn is just overglazed in general. It's good, but it's not even Crush 40's best song. What I'm Made Of mogs the fuck out of Live and Learn. Hell yeah. I wish we got more vocal themes for like classic Sonic stuff too. Sonic Boom is so cool. It's like the only classic Sonic vocal track. Like, why not give us a vocal theme? It doesn't even have to be Crush 40. It can have its own sound and feel. Oh my god. There we go. Fuck yeah. Let me see if I can have Tails hit this thing. Oh, it was close. Shit. It would have been so cool. Pretend I did that and that I'm way cooler than I am. Damn, it's almost October, bro. Thank God. September's been a drag. It's also just a boring ass month. October's pretty cool. It's also kind of long. I was talking about last time, I'm not the biggest Halloween fan. I like it. It's, you know, it's nice. More just a general autumn enjoyer. I fucked that up, man. Bet y'all didn't know about this one up here. Yeah. What now? Oof, that was slick. Yeah, get in line, ladies. Holy shit. I'm schmoovin'. I used to speedrun this level, so I'm a little good at it. I know a thing or two. Of course, I'm not doing the speedrun at all right now. I'm like 15 seconds behind it, but still. Oof, I went too low. That's a shame. Alright, we're gonna have to go down here. Let me see if I can redeem myself. I kept dying at this part in 3 and Knuckles. Maybe with the changed level design, it'll be a little more manageable for one of limited intelligence such as I. Hold on. I want to go on the super bottom route here. These levels are just so dense. They added so many cool routes to them. I didn't have to put this down here, but they did. And I do shit like this, and that's just, that looks so sick. And then I fucking go over here and get invincibility. There's just, like, it's just an infinitely replayable game, because every time you're like, oh, I'm bored of doing it this way, you just try the level a different way, and there's always a new way to play it. Like, 3 and Knuckles and Sonic 2 have different routes, but they don't go this crazy with it. Got another big ring. That's what's up. Let me go around here. Get to 30 lives. Tell me this game isn't on your favorites right now? You tell me it's out of 10? The level design is just masterful, dude. I like the old blueprint for the spider boss mech too, that's neat. This really does feel like a labor of love. Fuck yeah. Act 2 I'm less good at than Act 1. I didn't really speedrun that one too much. I think I remember watching the speedrun and being like, well, that looks hard. I'm not doing that. And I gave up because I'm a quitter. It's fun being a quitter because then when you don't quit, you're like, you know, I know I could quit at any time, but I'm not. You know, but the option's always there. You know, it's got to be a lot of pressure being like a not quitter. I don't know what the opposite of a quitter is. A continuer. The fuck? Yeah, that's got to be a lot of pressure because then, like, when you do anything, it's just like, oh, I can't quit this. I don't quit. But if you quit everything, it's like the expectations are low. So then when you follow through, it's like, oh shit, you know, good job. Great. A little bit of electric guitar in this song. They knew. T-Lopes knew. He was cooking with fucking gas this whole game. He didn't miss once. There's not a single remix Team Lopes did where I'm like, you know, they could have handled that one better. Which is insane. Like, every game ever that's had song remixes in it, like multiple, I've always thought at least one of them kind of missed the mark. But not this game. Like, they did everyone. Oh my god, wait. I was so ready to do the Knuckles route here with the lightning shield. I didn't think there would be spikes that pop out of the ceiling. Oops. I'm gonna try and get to like 70 lives by the end of this playthrough. I think that's doable. Shit! No! And they put a lot of these chickens in here. I like that they put those in because those are from Wing Fortress, which is like the other flying battery type level. It's cool combining the mechanics from the levels with similar themes. I like when they do that, when they mix and match. Like, they'll bring back a level, but then they'll bring back ideas from a different level and throw it in there. It's like when they put the Marble Garden spinning tops in classic Sky Sanctuary and Generations. That was cool. That was a fun idea. Feels like you're celebrating the whole game when you do shit like that and not just like 1 or 2 levels. I shouldn't have taken the top route. The top route in this hack is actually slower than the bottom. But I think it has more goodies on it, so it's not a complete waste. You also get to do this shit, and this is raw. Getting flung around the front of the ship. Make sure you jump there so you get the rings and the lightning shield. A lot of people seem to have like tons of trouble with this boss, but he's really not that hard. You just have to remember that his head doesn't have a hitbox. The only thing on him that has a hitbox is this bumper. You just keep knocking him down. And you get on here. And you fling yourself into him. I couldn't get 2 that time because I was being stupid, but then you just keep hitting him down again. And then you fling him into there. And you gotta wait for him to rise a little bit before you hit him again. Because if he's all the way at the bottom and you try and fling him into the spikes, he won't hit them. You can also get hits in here if you're really cool. Which I am. Don't try this at home though. And it's that fucking easy. Like, yeah, it's a little unintuitive, but I still like the fight. I like doing it, you know, efficiently. It's better than the stupid Studiopolis one. Now we're on to the best zone in all of Classic Sonic. Press Garden Zone rocks, dude. What a magical level. Drop me in. Hopping off the battle bus. Here we fucking go. Speaking of the battle bus, what the fuck happened with that Sonic Fortnite collab? Shit was the lamest shit ever. I mean, I don't even play Fortnite, but you know, that was pathetic. Isn't it just like fucking car decals or something? Like, y'all can try and put Sonic in. Like, I don't know. I guess he would look a little weird as a Fortnite model, but it's like, damn. Sega really dropped the ball with that shit. And then they had him fighting fucking Skibidi Toilet. Like, what the fuck? Did you guys see that? He fought Skibidi Toilet. Like, can we take this character seriously just a little bit? Shit would never happen with Mario. Dude's a fucking joke. I know the new racing game's supposed to be good, actually, which is, you know, mind-blowing to me. I mean, I played the closed network test and the demo, and they were both pretty good. I'm surprised at how good the reception is, truthfully. Like, it's just a Sonic racing game. But everyone's, you know, streets are saying it's, like, better than Mario Kart. And, you know, I find it hard because it's like Mario Kart, the mechanics of Mario Kart World are so strong. There's, like, the skill ceiling is so high. It's really sick. But then it kind of gets thrown, the goodwill gets thrown out the window when, like, the structure of the game and the level design doesn't complement that. And it doesn't. So most people don't play Mario Kart that much. Where it's like, yeah, Sonic Racing may be a little simpler, but there still seems to be a lot of depth. And the courses are fun to play. You're not being forced to play courses you don't like that much. So, you know, I can see why people would say it wins. But if Mario Kart gets an update that just, like, gives you more quality of life features and gives you more customization options and just lets you play fucking normal 3-lap tracks online, then I don't know. It might be a little crazy saying that Sonic did it better. We gotta remember that Kirby Air Riders is coming out too. That game looks dope. That might be the kart racer of the year. I also think there's a chance though that game ends up being really underwhelming. because Sakurai's like too attached to the it looks very similar to the original Air Ride. I was gonna say Air Riders, but the original one is Air Ride. It looks very similar to the original Air Ride, and like I know a lot of people are gonna say that's a good thing, and I don't necessarily disagree. But it feels like Sakurai wanted to make something just like the original Air Ride down to the like amount of content and like the core gameplay and everything. And it just seems like it's not enough of an innovation for the 20-year gap between when they came out for it to really be like an all-time like banger game. Like I feel like it's gonna come out and people are just gonna be like, yeah, there's not enough content. Because it really doesn't seem like there is. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot. I mean, it also seems like they're hiding some of the modes and some of the new shit. But like, man, the one city trial map has me really worried. It seems a bit sparse. People have been dreaming of an Air Ride sequel for like, 20 years now. I think the number one thing everyone thought of was like, hey, can we get more than one city trial map? Like, the original game felt kind of rushed in terms of the amount of content it had. And it's still good. But it's like, I don't really like that it seems like the new game is trying to match the amount of content the 20-year-old GameCube game has, when that 20-year-old GameCube game was already kind of lacking in content. But we should be going above and beyond here. And maybe they are. I can't judge just yet. The game's not out. I'm just a little worried. At the end of the day, though, it doesn't matter. It's not my most hyped game for this year. I'm talking about Metroid Prime 4, man. Genuinely nothing else matters. Bet y'all didn't know about this fucking big ring. That's what's up. Oh, okay. I guess I'm on here now. You know what one of my biggest pet peeves is when the professor's like really anal about people coming to class. Because I do go to class. I've been a pretty good boy this semester. I was saying this last time. I've been going to most of my courses. But my professors, 2 of them now, have been like really like pestering people about not coming to class. Like in one of my courses last week, and he's a cool guy, I like the professor for this course, but he was just like, there were 6 people out, and he just turns to the class and he's like, not really a good look to be absent this early in the semester, huh? You know what one of the best ways to do well in school is? Come to class. And it's like, man, you don't know what's going on with these people. Like, shut the fuck up. Also, you don't know, like, not to brag. I'm not gonna say I'm, skipping every class is good. But I've had classes where I missed, like, half the courses and still got an A. Like, it's definitely, like, I think the real thing is that it's like a correlation versus causation thing, where it's like, alright, the people who aren't coming to class probably aren't the best students anyway, So it's like, obviously they're not going to pass. But that doesn't mean that everyone who misses class is like, fucked, Like, I know myself, I know I'm still going to make up the work and do it on my own time. Most of the time, the reason I don't come to class is because I have trouble paying attention and I don't really retain much of the information anyway. So I just teach myself at home and then still get a good grade. It's like, of course, the dickhead who signs up for class and then forgets and like goes to the first course and then drops out. Like, well, obviously he's not going to get a good grade. But I don't think he's not going to get a good grade because he stopped going to class. I think he's not going to get a good grade because he doesn't give a fuck. That's probably the real underlying issue. And then today, my professor is like, so his whole thing is, I mean, the Brookdale, the college that I attend, has attendance grades. You have to show up to class to... Like, if you miss class more than 2 times, you automatically fail. Which I think is a little bogus. Also, I've definitely missed class more than a few times for some of my courses and still gotten passing grades. So, you know, I'm not going to name names for professors, but, you know, shouts out some of my Brookdale professors. But he also, like, gets on your case if you're, like, 5 minutes late to class. Which is, like, come on, man. Like, I get it. There is one kid who has been coming to class, like, an hour late every week. I kind of get it. Like, it's a little annoying. But he, like, every time he's late, he, like, goes up to him and is like, "What's up, man? You're always coming to class late, you know? Do you not care about your education?" And it's like, man, like, I don't think that's gonna change anything. Like, I don't think he's gonna hear that and be like, "Oh man, I really did fuck up. I should start going to class more." Like you're just being kind of goofy by doing that. Like, I feel like most of the professors I've had don't really give a fuck because they know it's your grade that's being affected. You know, I guess it would be nice if he was trying to, like, look out for the kid. And maybe that's where... But it didn't seem like it was coming from that place. It more so just came from, like, the annoying dickhead place of, like, "Why did you come late to my class?" And it's like, do you really care? Like, does it really bother you that much? Everyone else is here and they're paying attention. You know, it's whatever. It's not that big a deal. And then you're gonna, like, get on people's case for being, like, 3 minutes late to class. Like, you know, what if there was traffic, man? I don't know. It's not that big a deal. Like, you're not missing crucial content in the first fucking 3 minutes. Guess you could say it's kind of disrespectful, but it's like, shit, most jobs I've had don't care if you're 3 minutes late. Like, it's just the type of, like, being needlessly... I was gonna say pedantic, but that's not the right word. It's like the thing that teachers and professors will do where they're like, "I'm prepping you for the real world," and then, like, you know, the real world doesn't give a fuck. It also feels like they're doing that, especially because I'm at a community college. You know, like, I couldn't imagine being a professor at, like, a 4-year school and giving like any shits about where my students are when class starts. I want to just get the 45 minutes out the way and then, you know, go home. Let me see if I can... Fuck. If you're really delicate there, you can get an extra hit. Can I pull these? Hell yeah. Alright, we're almost halfway through. Stardust Speedway is the midway point, so we're getting there. This one is a breeze, too. This zone is like, or this act is really fast. Fuck, not if you get hit all the time. Song is fucking spectacular too. All the Stardust Speedway music in this game is just great. Like, T-Lopes knew that the music in the original game was just unreal. What the fuck hit me? What? Alright. Thanks. Cool. Oh, I want all those ring monitors. That seems really fun. Keep this. Oh, I didn't want the invisibility cuts off the music. There should be a way to disable that, actually. I really don't like when the music in the levels gets interrupted, especially in this game, because this game has such good music. It's gotten to a point where I've played the game so many times, I just, like, ignore most of the invincibility and speed shoes monitors, because I don't want the music to stop playing. Time for Metal Sonic. This is really cool. This is probably the best, like, normal Metal Sonic fight. Not like Neo Metal. Oh shit. I really wish they kept Neo Metal around, man. Such a shame that he's just gone forever. Alright, can you get in the thing, man? Go in the thing. Stop dicking around. I was talking about that before though. This is the problem, is like I don't know how streamers find original shit to talk about all the time. It's crazy. I guess there's always stuff happening in the world, you know. Like Trump's big autism announcement. Fucking Tylenol. Let's talk with my friend about that last night. Are we fucking serious, dude? Number one, he was like, we found the cure to autism. They didn't find a cure, they found a... I mean, they didn't even find a cause. But also, like, that doesn't do anything for people with autism. Like, number one, you shouldn't be trying to fix autism. It's not, like, it doesn't need to... That's a whole other thing. But, like, alright, let's say, you know, let's say we are trying to quote-unquote cure autism. It's like, we're not curing anyone by saying Tylenol causes it. Like, if you have autism, there's nothing you can do still with that information. It's just like, oh, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go back in time and fucking smack the Tylenol bottle out of your mom's hand? Like, you can't do anything. You're still autistic. It doesn't make sense. I don't... They're really gassing this up. That was just fucking Tylenol. It's honestly funny. It's like a parody. It's like a bit. But yeah, also, you know, autistic people are not people who need to be fixed, you know. They're a bigger fish to fry in the world right now. I was saying this too last night, but it's like, you know, Gaza's in ruins. Fucking, no one can afford anything. Housing market is fucked. The healthcare shit, you know. That's been a hot topic ever since, you know, Luigi got his hands on a gun. And it's like, we're talking about autism. It's like, it's not that autism isn't important. But, like, it's important in the sense that, like, autistic people matter and deserve, like, a voice. Not important in the sense that we need to find a cure. What the fuck? I thought you were gonna fix the economy, you fucking orange bastard. Like, what are we talking about? We're getting sidetracked. We're doing side quests. This is like real life ludonarrative dissonance. It's crazy. It's like in Breath of the Wild when they tell you that, like, the main objective is to go fight Ganon and you spend your time, like, dicking around burning grass. That's what Trump's doing right now. I'm just still so shocked by that. Like, his whole thing was like, you know, I'll do the money thing. I'll give you all money again. Everyone's gonna have money. We're not gonna be poor anymore. And it's worse now. And he just got distracted by some other shit. Whatever, man. At least we still have Sonic. That's so bleak. That's so dismal. Imagine you're poor and you have to play Sonic games. It sounds like the worst life ever. I'm not poor, but I do have to play Sonic games. So, you know, we're halfway there. I mean, technically no one's making me play this. Could just put the controller down and start streaming Fortnite like a normal person. I wish I liked, like, basic video games, you know. I wish I could just get really excited to go home and play Minecraft for like 6 hours. But I just don't give a fuck, man. Like, I've never cared. Not to be like, oh, I'm not like other girls. You know, because I kind of feel like I'm missing out. You know, everyone's playing, like, I hear about multiplayer games. I kind of felt jealous when Marvel Rivals was blowing up and all my coworkers were talking about it. And it just kind of died out. I was, like, debating downloading it, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know if a multiplayer online game is really, like, the type of shit I need right now. I already spend too much time dicking around. This is like my... God, this is probably like my 300th time playing this game. I need to get a grip. It's gotta be one of my favorite sayings. I've been saying that a lot recently. Just, I don't know. You never really hear that much. Let's hop in here. This is so cool. I wish I was a big Sonic fan experiencing this game for the first time. Like, I was kind of a big fan of all the classic games when I played this, and that was magical. But if I was like the Sonic fan that I am now, and this game came out, dude, I would like shit myself. It's so... That's gross. It's so good. But a lot of y'all don't even know that in this fight, if you hit down, you can drop these things and break the bombs. Makes it way easier. So watch, I just break that, and then I can suck them up without having to worry about spacing. Now we get to play Hydro City Act 2. That's such a fun level. What time is it? 6:13? I'd say we're making good progress here. I'm gonna go down. I like doing the little whirlpool here at the bottom. Like, that's fun. That's just fun. You can't even hate on that. Plus I have a bubble shield, so I don't have to worry about drowning. I don't know who like came up with the melody for this song, but like, God bless you. Actually one of the catchiest fucking melodies ever created for a game. It's so good. If God was good, Hydro City would be the zone we see all the time in Sonic games and not fucking Green Hill. I don't agree with that though, actually, because I'm kind of happy its purity is intact and it hasn't been like ruined by inferior versions. Sure, we'll see it again. We see every Sonic level again. Bet y'all didn't know about this either. If you stop running here and go down, there's a big ring. Take notes. I got one viewer right now. I don't know who you are, but lock in. I know you're not writing anything down. Fucking get the notebook out, get a pencil. Start jotting this shit down for your next playthrough of Sonic Mania. I had 2 viewers before, that was pretty hype. That's like the most ever that I've had. That's exciting stuff. Next time, let's shoot for 3. I'm not getting 3 viewers on Sonic Superstars, bro. I'd be surprised if I even have 1. Who the fuck wants to watch that? Oh, I almost got crushed by that. That's crazy. What's in this one? Let's check this out real quick. I knew the first one was a giant ring. Oh, it's just a bubble shield. That's okay. I'm about to pull another extra life too. Told y'all I was cracked at this. Gotta say, I'm also not a massive fan of this boss just because the first phase is waiting based. It's not the worst waiting based phase because it is pretty exciting. But yeah, it could have been better. I do like how the Act 1 boss is the Act 2 boss from the original game, and then the Act 2 boss is the Act 1 boss from the original game. The backgrounds are also reversed too. It's a little subtle, but it's supposed to imply that you're going backwards through the zone, which makes sense because after this, you just spawn in Mirage Saloon and you're on the tornado, but the implication is that, like, you go backwards through Hydro City, and the zone before Hydro City is Angel Island, which is where this game starts, and it's where you leave the tornado. So you're going backwards through it so that you can get back to Angel Island and get on the tornado. It's, you know, it's not clearly communicated at all. They probably should have had, like, an extra cutscene in there, even though I think they were probably kind of averse to that because they wanted to keep the flow of the game intact. But I don't know. I still think it's kind of clever. Let's see if I can get my hits in here. That's most of them. Hell yeah. I love doing that too. Time for the worst act in the game. I don't know why they did this Sky Chase throwback shit. It's cute and all, but I don't know anyone who gets really excited to play Sky Chase. I do like Knuckles being here for half a second though. Bye, Knuckles. He's very pink in this game. I don't know why they didn't make him as red as he used to be. I do like how the level starts at sunrise and then gradually goes to midday as you play. That's a nice detail. But yeah, it's kind of a shame. The Act 1 here is not very good. And it's an even bigger shame because Act 2 is great, but it's really short. So you get one kind of boring act and then a really short second act. It's remedied a lot by playing as Knuckles or playing Encore mode, though, because Knuckles gets a full, like, regular platforming Act 1, and it's really good. He uses, like, his climbing and his gliding more than any other zone in the game. And then in Encore mode, they kind of remix it so that it's playable with all the characters. I wish there was a way to take the Encore mode Act 1 and just put it in Mania mode. I'm sure there's, like, mods for that, but, you know, I play on, like, Switch and PS5 and shit. Ain't modding that. I mean, I'm sure you can hack your Switch, but I'm not trying to get on Miyamoto's bad side. I have a few ideas for Mario games I want to float by him. I think I could be a really good ideas man for Nintendo. Like, not really doing any of the work or the developing, but just kind of, like, coming up with ideas. You know, I'll be the ideas guy. They're probably in desperate need of one of those. Especially one who doesn't know any Japanese, so they gotta, like, translate. They should be honored. I would be an actually great ideas guy for Sonic, though. Trust. I'd turn this ship around real fast. We're heading towards the iceberg, but, you know, I know where the fucking port is. I'll get us there safely. We're really not, though. Sonic's been doing pretty well, all things considered. It's kind of scary. I'm wondering when the next big fuck-up is coming. There always is one. Frontiers 2, perhaps? I mean, if you ask me, Frontiers 1 was already kind of a fuck-up, so... Can we finally just start getting consistently good Sonic games? Feels, you know, funny to even ask that, because like the answer is no. But I would like that. That would be cool. We could just keep, they could just keep making good ones. We don't have to do any bad ones. I'd be a fan of that. Which one am I gonna get? Fang. Hell yeah. Fang's got a pretty cool design. I wish he was like used better in Superstars. It's kind of tangentially relevant to that game at best. He's the villain of like the Trip story, which is kind of cool that Trip gets her own villain, but I feel like most people didn't even bother with that shit. Plus the story of that game was really hard to follow. I want to get up there. I don't need to get up there. If I just... I'm being a goofball. If you just run through the loop, it collapses and the ring monitors fall. But that's okay. This is also like the best zone theme in the game right here. Like either this or Press Garden Act 2. This song is like crack, dude. It's so fucking good. Sand Sanctuary, eat your heart out, man. I mean, Sand Sanctuary is good as well, but it's not like a personal favorite of mine. I really don't think T's work on Superstars is on the same level as the Mania stuff. Like, he made some good tracks. Lagoon City Act 2 in particular is great. But I guess it's just because the amount of tracks he worked on was so small. What, did he work on like 3? He had Speed Jungle, Act 1, Lagoon City Act 2, Sand Sanctuary Act 1. I want to say that's like it. Oh, he did the special stage music as well, which is like good. It's like alright. And he didn't make Bridge Island Act 1 or 2, but he did arrange them. I think Sonoe composed them. Which shows that Sonoe's a good composer. He just doesn't know what he's doing when he's arranging classic Sonic stuff. Because Bridge Island Act 2 is actually my favorite zone theme in that game. It's so fun. It's so joyous. But it wouldn't be my favorite if we were working with those stupid-ass Jun Sonoe instruments. Fuck! I just wish T did the whole soundtrack. But I mean, he did give us the Penny soundtrack, and that shit was incredible. So, I can't complain too much. He's been busy. His version of Rooftop Run in Crossworlds is actually pretty good too. I didn't like it at first, but it's been growing on me. I'm always down for a new... Can you fuck off thing? I'm always down for a new version of Rooftop Run. Feels like that level's also a little overused, but I'm kind of not complaining too much. I'm happy that Unleashed got so much love in Crossworlds, especially in terms of the level lineup. You got like 4 Unleashed stages. It's like half the lineup. I would kill to see Jungle Joyride back though. That level was incredible. Alright, last third of the game here. I was so hyped when Oil Ocean came back, man. I was probably the only fucking person who actually was excited to see this. It didn't get spoiled for me. It's surprising because like every other zone did. Aside from this, Metallic Madness and Titanic Monarch, and Press Garden. Those were the only 4 levels I didn't know anything about going in. I think I knew the name of Press Garden, but I hadn't seen any of it. But every other zone they kind of revealed, which isn't too bad. At least a third of them were still kept under wraps. It's better than Shadow Generations where they revealed every level before the game came out. I was really expecting there to be like one secret level, but there just wasn't. Especially because there was no Shadow the Hedgehog level. It's like you're gonna make a game celebrating Shadow the Hedgehog and then not have a level from his game? I know the game wasn't good, but shit, neither were Forces or 06, and you gave those games levels. I prefer Shadow to those. I do have kind of a soft spot for Shadow the Hedgehog, the game. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine. Not good at all, but I wouldn't say at all actually. There's some stuff I think is unironically good about that game. I was so close to getting crushed there, so I just tanked the hit. Okay. You can get all your hits in before he even turns the thing. But that's okay, because there's spikes on the ceiling that you can't see, and they crush you and kill you instantly. So that's not good. Now we get to do Act 2. I think I'll make it to 70 lives by the end of the game. We got 3 more zones left. This zone has some really cool secret routes. Fuck, jumped too early. Whatever, we'll push this. Yeah, don't take either of these. Actually, you might want to take the second one. I might have lied. Yeah, I'm gonna go in this submarine. Oh wait, that's not where you go in. You go in here. The submarines are all slower. There's no point in going in any of them if you're trying to speedrun the levels, but I just think they're cool. No other Sonic level really has like these like separate zones that you load into. Not even load into. There's no loading, but yeah, I mean no other 2D Sonic level. 3D Sonic has like, you know, Bullet Station does that in Sonic Heroes, and it's really sick when they do that too. You like load into the train areas, you drop into them, and they're like their own separate part of the level. I really wish they picked Bullet Station instead of Rail Canyon for Shadow. It's just like better, like definitively better in my opinion. Like they referenced Bullet Station in the second act, but still not really the same. Do I go this way for a big ring? I feel like there's a big ring here. Yeah, okay. I also love the Etika stream of this game. It's like one of the only live streams I've repeatedly rewatched. Because it's just so cozy. He has such a good time with the game. It's like jamming out to all the music and shit. It's such like an entertaining and fun live stream. He really was like, he just did it different from everyone else. Like I don't know, I've never seen another streamer that I can just watch like that. That also might be because I'm older now. I can't really watch streamers in general. But even back when I was in like high school and middle school, I wouldn't watch streams too often. But Etika was different. He just had like this quality about him that he was like so captivating to watch. His energy was so high. Oh shit! I didn't do the loop there. It's all good though. Want to say we're almost at the boss here. A lot of people really, speaking of the Etika thing actually, a lot of people really seem to struggle with this boss. He had a really hard time with this. But I find it super easy. I mean, if you go over here, when he first pops up, you can get like, what was that, like 5 hits? It took damage, but... Alright, he's gonna go on that side. See, that shit isn't hard. Come on now. Let's get serious. Time for Lava Reef. Lava Reef is great in this game too. It's definitely the least changed of the returning zones. Like, it feels pretty similar, but it's still cool. I'm gonna beat this game in less time than it took me to beat CD. I'm at 1:15 and we're 3/4 of the way there. That's insane. Told y'all I know what I'm doing. Alright, don't bother with this thing, man. It takes forever. I don't even know why they put those in there. They put those in there, and they're in Metallic Madness originally. And then Metallic Madness is the next zone. So it's like, I'm all for bringing mechanics from zones that aren't represented in this game, but Metallic Madness is in the fucking game. They also have the tubes that you go through where you can pick what direction you want to go in Chemical Plant. And those are also from Metallic Madness. So it's just kind of odd how much they pull from Metallic Madness only to put it in the game still. I mean, I'm not complaining because Metallic Madness in this game is incredible. It's just a little weird. I want to hit the spike there. I'll miss out on the invincibility. I'm good. I do like that they brought back these silly little hilltop dinos. I really like those guys. They're like probably some of my favorite badniks. They're just goofy. And I like how they leave a platform behind when you kill them. It's a fun mechanic. I'm gonna wait a sec so that this doesn't hit me. And then big ring in here. That one's for the folks at home. Lava Reef has a good feel. A lot of them are in the same spots or similar spots to the ones in 3 Knuckles as well. It's weird because this one is really similar to the 3 Knuckles version, but they did little things that make it flow better. Like in the original game, this was a dead end, and you had to just backtrack out of this little alcove. But in this one, if you don't get stopped by the fucking slope 5 times, you just get spat back out here and you can keep going. It's smart. Also, wait here for a sec if you want a fire shield. Is there a... There's no spring there. I'm gonna have to just... Can I launch myself? Oh yeah. Can I launch myself again? Hell yeah. Okay. And we got speed shoes too? Look at me. I just can't fathom that there are people out here who don't like this game. It's just like, to me, it's the most like fun Sonic game. It's just pure fun. And I don't get the bullshit at all that it like doesn't have enough platforming. What are you talking about? Have you seen any non-Sonic fans play this game? Every time I've tried to introduce one of my friends to this game who doesn't play Sonic as their first Sonic game, they game over in like every fucking zone. It's got more than enough like actually challenging shit. I think some people are just so like, you know, they play Sonic like all the time and it's like the only thing they play that they think that the game isn't like Sonic 1 difficulty. It's not hard enough, but it's like, most people don't like Sonic 1. It's for good reason. It's got a little too much weighting, a little too much design that's just like, hey, throw everything at the player real quick. Which is, you know, it's just not really fun to deal with. Like, I still like Sonic 1, obviously. I'm a Sonic 1 defender, but I see why other people don't. Even just a little thing, like that hall before, the one leading to this boss. In the original 3 Knuckles, you just had to hit a button to open a door to go through there, and it was just an extra step that was kind of annoying. So they just removed it, and it just flows better. Little shit like that makes me really appreciate Mania's versions of these stages. Like, every returning stage in this game, I think, is better than its original version. Even Hydro City. I think Hydro City seems to be a hot take where a lot of people don't like the new version of Hydro City. I think it's great. I don't know. I don't really have any problems with it. Oh yeah. Yeah, once all his armor's broken off, you don't need to have him keep mining the lava. You can just hit him and kill him faster. Alright, Act 2. Act 2 is pretty fun to speedrun, but it's kind of hard. Damn it, I mistimed the jump there. Oh shit, I didn't know he was there. I need to find another fire shield. This level has a lot of the fire spewy things. Make sure you don't get hit by that spring either. You got a little trap there. This level's gorgeous too. It's even prettier looking in this game than it is in 3 and Knuckles. And that's saying something because it was gorgeous in that game. And the music is just insane. This is one of my like 50 favorite songs from this game. The whole soundtrack is like there's no skips. That's rare for a game. Usually they got some dinky ass video game ass song in there that's just like, alright, I can't be caught listening to this, but Mania, no. It's all good stuff. I do think Force's soundtrack gets a little too much hate though, because it came out around Mania, and Mania's soundtrack is like peak. Force's has some really good tracks in it. I think a lot of people just instantly dismissed like the sounds of Force's, like the sound that it was going for. I think if you have an open mind, it's pretty good. Not all the music's good. The classic Sonic music in that game kind of sucks. And I don't love all the vocal themes. Like, some of the Avatar vocal themes are really cringe to me, but some of them are really good. I really like Spaceport in particular in that game. And Justice as well, for Park Avenue. Those two vocal themes are really fun. And some of the modern Sonic tracks are really good too, like Luminous Forest and Mortar Canyon. Also, the new version of Luminous Forest in Crossworlds is so good. It's crazy. I'm kind of so happy they brought that level back. Even though it was terrible in Forces, the music was one of my favorites. So it was super sick hearing like a remix. The remix might be better than the original version. It's hard to say. I just wish they'd bring back Mania levels, man. Like, it's cool that they brought back a Superstar Zone for Crossworlds. I think that's really sick. But it's like, man, I just get so jealous because Mania also has such cool levels. And they never get any love. Oh my god. This would be so much easier with the insta-shield. Hell yeah. Timed that perfectly. This boss is kind of sad because the Moto Bug is named after like a Sonic... I think his name was like Jimmy. It was named after this Sonic fan creator, fan game maker. It was like named in memoriam of him because he died in like a horrific car accident. It's not cool at all. I mean, it's nice that they did that. I don't know. I think I was just like browsing Sonic Retro and like reading about this game because I was obsessed with it, and I just stumbled across that. Some crazy shit, man. I would want to be a Moto Bug in a Sonic game if I died. That's pretty cool. I don't really like bugs, so maybe not. I'd be like one of the little hilltop dinos instead. That sounds nice. I'm gonna damage tank this, man. I don't want to wait. Fuck that. I'm the world's most patient Sonic fan. It's really like the only waiting in this level, though. They did a good job making it flow a lot better than the CD version. Oh, okay. That was a little awkward. The background shenanigans in this are so cool, too. I wish they brought this back more. Superstars actually did this a little bit, where they had Sonic move like farther away from the camera or pull closer in, and that was neat. I wish they did more shit like that. Like, really take advantage of the fact that Superstars was like technically a 3D Sonic game in 2D. Like it had the 2.5D thing going for it. Because Generations did a lot with that, man. Generations would constantly move the camera around in the classic Sonic levels. Felt like they were really like using like it being 2.5D wasn't just like an art style change. It like allowed them to get crazier with the level design, and I liked that. Forces didn't do anything with it though. Superstars still did a way better job than Forces. The classic Sonic levels in Forces were so static, on top of being just terribly designed, having no fucking momentum at all. I think my hot take is that I still prefer, not control-wise, but just the levels themselves and like playing through them. I still prefer Generations Classic Sonic to Superstars, just because the Superstars levels are that, like, some of them are good, but a lot of them are that obnoxious, and a lot of them are bland. And even though Generations Classic Sonic doesn't control as well, he's still fun to play as, and his levels are really dynamic. Aside from just being well designed, they're really memorable with all the set pieces they have. Obviously, part of that is owed to the fact that they're old levels that they got to bring back, so they're bringing back some of the most iconic stages and remixing them. They got a leg up. Superstars had to make all its levels from scratch, but the Superstars levels were particularly just bland to me. Like, not many of them stood out. We really didn't need to bring this boss back. Like, it's cute as a throwback to Sonic 1, but also, you know, it's not a good fight. It's more waiting-based bullshit. Give you a tip here. Eggman's in every fourth piston. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in this one. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Hell yeah. It's the type of shit you learn about when you play this game, like, fucking way too many times. It's okay though, we're almost done. One more act of Metallic Madness and then we're on the final zone. This one kind of flew by, even though it's technically one of the longer classic Sonic games. It didn't really feel that long. Maybe just because I've played through it so many times. You go through zones so quickly in this game. It's really great. It feels like the perfect in-between of like Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 pacing. But I think Sonic 2 zones sometimes can feel a little too short, and the ones that you don't want to feel short can sometimes feel a little long. Like, mainly just Metropolis. But this game, I think is a little better than 3, because some of 3 zones do tend to drag just a tiny bit. You got a good in-between here. Let's see if I can get over this guy. There's a fire shield in there, hell yeah. I also love that they did more with Chibi Sonic here. It's really only in the very end of Act 2 of the original Metallic Madness, and that section is kind of annoying, but these ones are fun. They're not really designed any differently from a normal Sonic segment, they're just scaled down a little. But I still like him. I mean, he's just cute. His sprite is cute. Yeah, like chibi sprites for all the characters in this game. It's great. I wish they had a chibi Amy. They have a chibi Amy doll, but it's not quite her. It's a little creepy. No playable Amy in this game is kind of a travesty, even if she doesn't play that different from Sonic in Origins and Superstars. Still would have been nice. Though it's also a travesty that we never got like playable Mighty and Ray back, because they were sick in this game. Especially Ray was super cool. I love his mechanic with like the gliding. It's really different from Tails' flight. is a much higher skill floor, but there's also a much higher skill ceiling too. That was neat. You could say Superstars wasn't designed with that in mind, but neither was Mania, because, you know, Ray was DLC. Alright, let's pop these open. Try and get all of them out. Man, I lost all my fucking rings. I'm eating shit right now. That's okay though. He got him. The first time I played this, I game overed here because I got hit by one of the little pellets that popped out of the side of his machine. That shit pissed me off. I think it was like, I only game over no, I game over 3 times. I think I game overed in Flying Battery because I got a time over. I definitely game overed in Oil Ocean. I game overed here, and I game overed in Titanic Monarch also because I got a time over. I didn't game over that much. It definitely happened a few times. It took me a while to get all the emeralds though. I found the special stages really hard the first time I played. Now I find them like super easy. That goes for like most Sonic games. It's just a little learning curve. Titanic Monarch Zone is also such a cool final level. It's one of the best final levels in the series. Why are there fucking, like... There's like a porn bot in my chat or some shit. Cheap viewers on stream, but I'm good, man. I'll stick with Twitch. That's great. I'm gonna have to fucking... No, you know what? I'll leave that in the VOD. That's cool. That's a good little hallmark to remember this stream by. Time I got fucking botted. Yeah, I never even look at the chat thing because I'm like, yo, who the fuck is typing in chat right now? I'm playing Sonic games, you know. Shit is not pulling views. But I guess we've been blessed with a supporter. I mean, I see another person in there, but that might also be a bot, so who knows. Why did I jump there? Oh, that was slick though. That was really cool. I salvaged it. Jumped off like the top corner of the loop. That was kind of sick. I think I'll be at like 77 lives by the end of this. Shit. Hold on. I got this. Fuck. I can kill this guy. Ooh, I just barely threaded the needle there. Oh wait, hold on. I can reach that with this. Now we're one ring away from another extra life, which is sick. If I can hit 77 lives, I'll be happy. I don't think I've ever done a playthrough and got 99 in one go. But I've come close. I think the most I've gotten in one playthrough is like 80. It was still pretty decent. So I bet in Sonic 3 I only had like 40. Only 40 lives. I mean, it's just embarrassing. That's pathetic. I should kill myself. Can I get banned on Twitch for saying shit like that? I mean, it's not like, you know, it's not like I'm gonna get flagged for it. There's no one fucking on this stream. I wonder. thing. You know what? Why not? I did it last time, I'm doing it this time too. We're bullshitting this. Hell yeah. There's definitely a ring monitor there, but it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have given me more extra lives. But we're one away from the coveted 77. I also haven't died one time. Look at that shit. That's amazing. We need to consolidate our deaths a little bit so that we're not at like 40 by the time I finish Superstars next week. God, I don't want to do Superstars. That game sucks. Here we go. Coveted 77. Beautiful. Great timing. Okay. Get me up here. I also really like, this is like the only Sonic zone that's ever played around with like a choose your own adventure thing where you can pick which path you want to go down. I mean, you still have to complete all of them. I mean, technically every Sonic zone lets you like pick a different route, but I mean in the sense that like you can pick which order you want to do chunks of level design. That's pretty cool. You also want to go down here to get to the, each of these 4 spokes doesn't really have much in the way of alternate paths, except each one has 2 different ending points, and the second one always, or the hidden one rather, always has a shield on it. They have all 4 shield types, although you really just want the lightning shield because the boss here is electrocuted. I don't remember which one of these 4 paths has the lightning shield on it, so we're just gonna hope for the best here. Hope I do that one last. I don't want to lose it when I go to a different one. This level also seems so long when you first play it, but you can get it down to like a few minutes when you really know what you're doing. The next one is over on the left here. Hold on. I can make it through here. Get a water shield. I don't know why you'd want the bubble shield here. There hasn't been water in like 5 zones. One moment. Getting called. I'm a popular guy. You know, there's a lot of shit going on in the world. It's probably just fucking food's done, which is pretty hype. Good thing I'm almost at the end of the game because I am pretty hungry, pretty starved. This Sonic shit, it really. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say, man. I'm fried. I don't got jokes. I don't have bits. That's why I'm not built for this streaming lifestyle. I'm built to like kill myself high key. Like if I was in the Giver, that would be the role they would give me when I turn like 15 or whatever the age fucking Jonas is. What a crazy book, man. Had me reading that shit in like 5th grade. I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. I didn't understand the themes. Yeah, I don't like... There's just an invisible thing there that damages you. I don't know what it is. Alright. This one does have the electric shield on it. That's sick. You just jump off of this and fucking go here. Skip that bullshit. Skip that nonsense. Then we're gonna go up here. This one has the easiest alternate route to access, because it's literally right at the end, and it's super simple. It's not this. This just gives you an extra life. Man, maybe we could hit 80. No, I don't know how we'd hit 80, actually. There has to be another extra life somewhere, otherwise I don't know where I'd get, like, 100 rings. Yeah, so you can go left here, but if you just go right, there's another path, and it has a lightning shield on it. Alright, 20 away from max lives. That's not bad. I'm sure if I also did all the bonus stages, I could, because once you clear every bonus stage, you get a pinball machine, or like a pachinko machine mini game that has like extra lives in it. So if I grinded that out, I could get 99 in a single playthrough, but that feels kind of like cheating. Cool. I was trying to get 5, but 4 works. 3, 4. He needs 16 hits. He's not. This boss really isn't too hard. It's not a great final boss. I do like Egg Reverie as a final boss, though. I think that fight is actually kind of underrated. I was saying that last time. I just wish they actually made you fight the hard-boiled heavies here, because you don't actually have to do damage to them. You can just wait out the phases and then just kill Eggman. Feels like a bit of a missed opportunity. Especially because the hard-boiled heavies have really cool designs, but they don't really, like, they don't really do much as a villain troop. They just have, like, okay boss fights. There we go. I guess Tails just gets to eat shit while I get sent to Egg Reverie. Does he die? I don't know. Well, they show him in the last cutscene, so he's probably chilling. I just don't know what happened to him. So he doesn't come with me. The background on this fight is just incredible, though, and the music, too. Just a shame the fight is just kind of ramming yourself into them. But I respect that they tried to do like an actual arena battle rather than just another chase like in 3 and Knuckles. It's a hell of a lot better than the Dragon and Superstars, so let's get it. I'm going to try not to get hit too many times, because it is very tempting to just damage tank the heavy king. He shoots those little electric orbs at you. Where are you? But I can swerve these. Hold on. Shit. Alright, well, so much for that. You can just damage tank every hit from him and win the fight. As long as you keep kind of scooping up these rings here. You just kind of go in a little circle and you'll pick up enough rings to be okay. But it just feels kind of unsatisfying getting hit all the time. Also, the fist bump motif here is actually really sick. I don't like forces, but I didn't mean to do that. The integration of it here sounds really good. It sounds better than it does in the actual song. I like fist bump as a main theme. I actually think it's better than some of the more popular main themes in the series. Like, I prefer it to Night of the Wind. I don't know if that's a crazy take. I've never really been the biggest Night of the Wind fan. But yeah, it sounds really cool here. I think the whole song sounds really cool. Should be almost done. I want to say this is the last hit I need on this guy. Oh, I weaved the fuck out of him there. That was sick. And bop, you're done again. That was a quick one, man. That was refreshing. It took longer than CD, but only by like a few minutes. Apparently, I missed my text. We're getting dinner out. That's kind of hype. Look at Knuckles, man. What a cute little critter. Sonic! And then he never hit that pose again. What are you talking about, Sonic Forces? That's not real. That was a bad dream. Wake up, it's 2011. You want to play the new Sonic game with me? It's pretty cool. It's got 2 Sonics in it. If getting Forces, or if getting Mania means we had to deal with Forces as well, I think I'm okay with that. Like, I wouldn't want to live in a world without this game. This game's really sick. Do wish we got a credit medley, though. Would have been so fun here in, like, Studiopolis and Press Garden and stuff again. So next week we got Superstars, and then we're done with Classic Sonic. Moving on to the 3D stuff. That's pretty exciting. Like I said, I don't know if I'll do Superstars all in one sitting. I imagine I'm going to be pretty exhausted by the end of just one run through, and then I have to do Trip. So I'll probably do the first run in one sitting, and I'll try and stream again and do the Trip run at some point later in the week. I'm not going to stream Superstars this week, though. Just because, like I said, I don't want to start 2 games in 1 week. I'm good on that. I also just don't like playing video games a whole lot anymore. Like, I kind of prefer to pace myself a little bit. I have 4 hours blocked out on my schedule for streaming, but I don't think I'm ever going to want to stream for 4 hours. That sounds kind of exhausting. I think the longest I could do is, like, 3. Unless, like, a brand new Sonic game came out. Maybe I could be a bit of a degenerate then. Which, yeah, next year's the big anniversary for Sonic. It's what, the 35th? So I'm sure we can expect some game news. I don't know if the next game will come out next year, because they usually don't drop them on the anniversary year anymore, but I'm sure we'll get something. I hope kind of a remaster of some kind. Be pretty nice. Although Azuka said they're not really interested in doing remakes, which is like, it's okay. That's cool. For a while I kind of wanted an Adventure remake or like a Heroes remake, but I think I'm past that now. I like those games well enough as is, you know, warts and all. I'd rather just get new Sonic stuff, especially if Sonic Team's going to be making all the Sonic shit. I don't know why Sonic Team is being delegated the racing shit too now. They've had their hands full. I kind of hope they start collaborating with other developers more so that Sonic Team doesn't have to make literally everything. I could fast forward these credits, but we're gonna let them rock a little bit. We're also officially at the end of September, so I'm pretty proud of the progress we've made. We did 4 Sonic games this month. Hold on. I'll text you. Gotta figure out what the fuck I'm eating. That's exciting. That's fun stuff. That's more exciting than this shit, frankly. Customer service for a game? Okay. That's interesting. I wonder what they have to do. Like, that's gotta be different from PR, right? People just start calling up Sega and being like, I didn't like this game. What do? You can't really change it for them. Creative services. Oh, those are the idea guys. I'm gonna be one of them. I'm gonna be like Nowd. Damn, these credits are long as fuck. The credits were not this long in other games. I usually have like a little spiel, but I don't have that much shit to talk about. It's been a boring week. I've just been busy doing this and that. Fucking going to class, doing comp sci homework and shit. Comp sci sucks, by the way. Don't pick that as your major. It's not a good option. I don't know what you should pick. Just be like a fucking doctor or something. Jason Goonery? What the fuck? Well, that's not good. Can't be having the last name Goonery. I would get that shit changed immediately. I mean, back in 2017, it wasn't that big a deal. But now that sucks. God damn, these credits are like insane. So many people worked on this game. It's probably why it's so good. Although the Superstars credits are like twice as long as this shit. They last forever. I don't know how, because the game kind of sucks. Trip is pretty cool though. I did like Trip as a new character. Her moveset was pretty neat. Got like some Spike Wisp shit with her. It's cool. I hope she comes back. I hope she's not just abandoned from now on, although I get a bad feeling that maybe she might be. I think the best we'll get is like a little Ian Flynn reference here and there. It's better than Mighty and Ray though. They're just fucked. They're just gone. Alright, let's see our final time here. An hour and 28. That's of like in-game time. That's not bad. You know what? I'll take that. What was my longest act here? Titanic Monarch 2. That makes sense. Hydro City actually took me a minute too. Alright, cool. It's a pretty good run. Alright. Well, I've run out of things to say. I'm not that interesting, I've discovered. So I'm gonna end stream, and next week we're gonna play Superstars. It's gonna be a stream. See you then.